How to find the values of x in inequalities. The first thing we have to do is bring all the terms of the inequality in just one side of it. So let's start by copying this: x cubed minus 3x squared. I want to bring all the terms to just one side of the inequality, so this becomes negative 25x, and this becomes positive 75 is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, in dealing with inequalities, it's just like dealing with equalities too, or equations, but when we find the values of x here, when we're using equations, okay, um, those are not yet the values of x. Those are just the x-intercepts. Okay, let's try. I'm looking at this and I think we can regroup these terms into two so we can factor them out. Let's try this one. X cubed minus 3x cubed, x squared. We have a common factor, x squared. And its other factor is x cubed divided by x squared is x. And negative 3x squared divided by x squared is negative 3. This, I can also regroup this as negative or minus the quantity 25x minus 75. Minus because 75 divided by negative 1 is negative 75. Okay, so I want to factor this out too. So let's just copy this, x minus 3. Common factor 25. 25x divided by 25 is x. And oh, I should write 25. Sorry. 25x divided by 25 is x. Negative 75 divided by 25 is 3. Okay. Again, we can see that these two terms have common factor, that is x minus 3. So this term divided by x minus 3 is x squared. This term divided by x minus 3 is minus 25. And again, we equate that to 0. We can further factor this out, so we have x minus 3. And this is difference of two squares, so this is x plus 5. And the other factor is x minus 5 equals 0. Okay. Zero product rule. We equate all the factors to 0. So x minus 3 equals 0. That means to say x equals 3. X plus 5 equals 0. That means x equals negative 5. X minus 5 equals 0. That means x equals positive 5. Again, these are not yet the final answer. These are only the x-intercepts. So what we do is we create a table so we would know where the values of x's lie. So let's start by, okay, let me use another color here. Maybe this would be, okay, I said I want another color. So this is negative infinity to negative 5 here, negative 5 to 3, that 3 there, and it's like a line number. I'm doing a line number here. And we have 3 to 5, and we have 5 to positive infinity. So it's like a line number, so we can find again the values of x. Let me just, oh, okay. So this is 5 and positive infinity. Okay. Now what are the factors of this equation? We have here x minus 3, and another one is x squared minus 25. X squared minus 25. Well, actually, we can also use these two factors, x plus 5 and x minus 5, but I just chose to get the one so we can save some space here. Okay, and then we get the product of those two factors later. Okay, now think of a number between negative infinity and negative 5. Let's say negative 6. Okay, and substitute that to the factors. Negative 6 minus 3 is negative. Negative 6 squared is 36 minus 25 is positive. Negative times positive is negative. Okay. Any number between negative 5 and 3, let's say 0. Substitute that to the factors. 0 minus 3 is negative. 0 squared is 0 minus 25 is negative. Negative times negative is positive. Any number between 3 and 5, let's say 4. 4 minus 3 is positive. 4 squared, which is 16, minus 25 is negative. Positive times negative is negative. Any number between 5 and a positive infinity, let's say 6. And substitute. 6 minus 3 is a positive number. 6 squared is 36 minus 25 is positive. So positive times positive is positive. Okay, looking back here, to get the values of x, since this is greater than or equal to 0, our y should be positive. So take a look at those positives. We got 2, and consider this. So x's should lie between these numbers, negative 5 and 3, and positive 5 and infinity. So our answer should be, the x's should lie between negative 5 and 3, so that would be negative 5 is less than or equal to. We say less than or equal to because the sign here is, the symbol here is greater than or equal to. So negative 5 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to positive 3, or 5 and above. So we say x is greater than or equal to 5. So that's our answer. Now if we have to graph this, let's see, we have a y-intercept here of 75. Let's say 75 is right here. 0.75 actually. 0.75. Okay, from infinity to 5, our x-intercepts are negative 5, right? And 3 somewhere here, and 5 maybe somewhere here. Okay, so our graph should be from negative infinity to negative 5. The line should be below because this is negative. Y is somewhere here. Okay, and between negative 5 and 3, y's are, our y values are positive, so it should be somewhere here. 5 and 3, the vertex must be somewhere here maybe, and it should intercept at 75 there. Okay, and between 3 and 5, negative, so maybe somewhere here, and positive after 5. Okay, so that's how it should look like. Our answer is here and here. That's one way of looking at the solution. I hope you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching.